Hi, my name is Jason Palmer and I'm an English teacher from Toronto, Canada. And today we're going to talk about crazy inconsistencies in English. English is full of words with many multiple meanings, so we're going to look at a few different sentences today where the same English word can be used in very different ways. The wind was too strong to wind the sail. So here we have wind and wind. It's exactly the same spelling, but very different pronunciation. Wind is something that blows through the air, and wind is to wrap something and make it tense. We must polish the Polish furniture. Again, polish and Polish are spelt exactly the same. Polish is a type of people from Poland, whereas polish, the verb means to make something shiny by rubbing it. We are too close to the door to close it. Here we have close and close. Very similar in both pronunciation and spelling. But to be close means to be near something, something that is not far away. And to close something means to make it so that it doesn't open. It might be wise to bow to a man with a bow. Now, bow and bow are both spelt exactly the same. To bow means to tip your body forward to symbolize maybe respect, or this is something that you might do at the end of a play or a performance to the audience to show your respect. A bow, this is a device for shooting arrows. So if someone has a bow, he's probably a very dangerous man, so it's maybe wise to bow and show your respect to him. John had to write to the right people to keep his rights during his rites. Here we have quite a few uses of the word right and rights. So right has quite a few meanings in English. In this case, John had to write. This means to write a letter, something with pen and pencil. He had to write to the right people. This means the correct people. He had to write to the right people. His rights, which are what he deserves or he is entitled to. So he has the right to have a lawyer present, perhaps. And his rights, this actually refers to the reading of these rights to him. So it's very confusing, but it's important to see the difference between these different uses of the word right. She shed a tear when she saw the tear in her dress. So here we have tear and tear. They are spelt exactly the same. A tear is when you cry. A tear comes down your face. A tear means that fabric comes apart. So if she tore her dress, if she had a tear in her dress, that means her dress came apart and it wasn't good anymore. So she was sad. She shed a tear. She cried. Startled, the dove dove into the bushes. We have dove and dove, which are spelt exactly the same. A dove is a type of bird that represents peace, usually. It's a very popular bird. And dove is the past tense of to dive. This means to go down. So the dove dove into the bushes, meaning that the dove was at a high place and it went down into the bushes. The bandage was wound around his leg to cover the wound. Here we have wound and wound. Wound is the past tense of to wind, which we talked about before, which is to put around something. And wound is an open sore in someone's skin. So if you are injured in war or in some other way, you might have a wound on your skin. The soldier decided to desert his dessert in the desert. Now this one's very confusing because we have dessert and desert, which are spelt slightly differently, but the stress is a bit different. So to desert something means to abandon it, to leave it behind. Desert is a place that's very dry and very hot, usually in Africa, the Sahara Desert, for example. And desert is something very tasty that you eat after a meal. So in this case, the soldier abandoned his tasty treat in a hot, sunny place. When does are near, a buck does funny things. Now, a buck and a doe are types of deer. So a buck is a male deer and a doe is a female deer. So doe, in plural, does, is spelt exactly like does. So this is why this one can be a bit confusing. Not watching their steps, a seamstress and a sewer fell into a sewer. So sewer and sewer, these are spelt exactly the same. The pronunciation is a little bit different. A sewer is someone who sews clothes, someone who makes clothes. Whereas a sewer is a place where waste and garbage goes. I did not object to the object. So here, object and object. To object and object have the exact same spelling but a different stress. To object means to refuse or not accept something. For example, I object to being treated like that. I do not accept this. Object, this is a noun. This is another word for thing. So this has been Jason Palmer. I'll see you next time.